Well, now let's get some proper insights from the project lead on this and much more actually. James, welcome.
Hi.
Big day.
It is, and the sun is out. Different
Yes.
to our last Pride game when we had to grapple with Storm Dennis.
I'm sure it was a fun grapple.
It was.
This feels like an important day, important because it's happening, important because of the continuity of the event. What's the build-up been like? How excited are you? Give me some news.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic that we've been able to do this. Fantastic we have supporters in the Stoop. I think that the great fortune that we've had of having a game in June means that we can celebrate Pride Month and, as you said, build on the seasonal continuity that we did in February 2020 and have our second Pride game.
Well, let's talk about the fixture itself then and what you're doing that's going to be a little bit different today. The guys watching this aren't going to be here, unfortunately, but hopefully you're getting involved with all of the celebrations from wherever you're watching around the world. But for supporters in the ground today, what can they expect and how can they get involved?
Yeah, so we have a selection of rainbow branded flags that our supporters can wave. We have these wonderful t-shirts that one of our designers put together. We have various things across the stadium which references the theme, the matchday music, the walkout song, but also the players. The players, both the men's team and the women's team, will be sporting these lovely t-shirts, which is just about visible inclusivity and just demonstrating that commitment.
Put a bit more meat on that bone then. Why is it important that we do things like this? We, not just being Harlequins, but rugby and the general sporting public.
I think sport has a platform to upheld, and I think it's about championing inclusivity, and not just inclusivity, it's holistic inclusivity. It's about the players, it's about the back office, it's about our supporters. It's about championing diversity, and as a sport we're known for a sport for everyone, and I think we have to visibly show that. But lastly, it's about emphasising that our venue here at the Stoop is a safe place for everyone, regardless of your identity.
Well, that leads us on quite nicely to the supporters group that was announced a little while ago, but you've made some progress with that. So just tell everybody sort of where we are with the supporters group.
Yeah, no, it was a great opportunity in February of this year, 1 year anniversary since our first Pride game, to launch Rugby's first LGBTQ Supporters Association. We've established 4 founding members who are members known to the club who are within the LGBTQ community. And we've actually just established a name.
Go on then.
Fantastic. Quins Pride will be the name of our new supporters association, which is fantastic. And we will work with that group over the summer as a club. It's important that it's supporter-led, but also we need to support them as a club and make sure that they are working with us to ensure that the inclusivity is woven into the fabric of the Harlequins identity.
Well, it is supporters-led, so how do supporters get involved?
Yeah, well, at the moment, any supporter that wants to get involved to find out more information, we're going to be building and forming this group over the summer to formally launch next season. But to email customer service at quins.co.uk, I will register your email and we'll be in contact over the summer.
This is just another thing that Harlequins really seem to be leading on, and we see this throughout rugby, whether it's these supporter-led initiatives or things that happen on the pitch as well. Is this something that you'd like other clubs in rugby, in football, in cricket, in any other sport to sort of really pick up on?
Of course, I think the ultimate aim is that all clubs find their way to demonstrate what inclusivity looks like to them. You know, we've had a great opportunity to use our platform to signal real visible support for the LGBTQ+ community. And yeah, ultimately, while we've been the first, the hope will be that all other clubs across all sports look to do a very similar thing to speak to their supporters, because the LGBTQ+ community do enjoy sport and they want to be recognised. They want that representation, and I think it's just a great opportunity, really.
Certainly is. You've got a few other things going on as well, sort of various panels, things that people can get involved with. Tell us about those and how people can get involved.
Yeah, again in February, the Harlequins Foundation launched our Equality, Diversity, Inclusion Education Series. So across February through to June, we ran an academic webinar, but also a panel discussion series, which is really showing the stories of various trailblazers within the sports space. We launched it in LGBT History Month, and we've tackled LGBTQ+, race and ethnicity, mental health, disability in sport, and later this month we're going to look at trans inclusion within the rugby space. And
that's something that people watching can get stuck into?
They can indeed, yeah. It is a free event for people to sign up to. So again, if you're interested, email customer service at quins.co.uk and we'll get you registered. But it's a free event because it's about dialogue and it's about driving that conversation forwards.
Well, hopefully you've got enough information to get involved there, and the PA system didn't completely ruin that message. But give us the email address one more time.
The email address is customerservice@quins.co.uk. And as I said, the events are free. We want you there. It's about driving that conversation, stimulating discussion.